victim of an aggressive Obama administration EPA. Speaking of the environment and the energy industry, every once in a while we like to bring you a story that will leave you shaking your head. We have one of those tonight. It involves the pursuit of a very wild and expensive goose. Here's Chief National Correspondent Jim Angle.
Federal regulations can be maddening, but none more so than one demanding oil refiners use millions of gallons of a substance that does not exist.
As ludicrous as that sounds, it's fact. And like I say, if it weren't so frustrating and infuriating, it would be comical.
Well, the cellulosic biofuel program is the embodiment of government gone wild.
Refiners are at their wits' end because the government set out requirements to blend cellulosic ethanol back in 2005, assuming someone would make it. 7 years later, no one has.
None, not one drop of cellulosic ethanol has been produced commercially. It's a phantom fuel.
Forcing us to use a product that doesn't exist, they might as well tell us to use unicorns.
A web video explains what it is and the dilemma refiners face.
Cellulosic biofuel is produced from wood, grasses, and the non-edible parts of plants. The problem? As of 2011, it didn't exist commercially. And in 2012, the EPA is still forcing refiners to blend 8.6 million gallons of cellulosic biofuel.
Since they can't use something that doesn't exist, however, they have to pay what amounts to fines.
Why would they ask them to blend any at all if it doesn't exist? Because they know that they can squeeze some extra dollars out of them.
EPA does have the discretion to lower the annual requirement, and one supporter explains that's what the agency is saying.
We are going to reduce your blending obligation by 98%. Because we feel that that's the right thing to do. We're going to maintain your blending obligation on the gallons that we think are going to emerge.
The EPA, which would not speak on camera, is still hoping production will emerge. A study by the Congressional Research Service, however, says the government, quote, projects that cellulosic biofuels are not expected to be commercially available on a large scale until at least 2015. So refiners are now suing the EPA, worried the mandate gets larger and larger, 500 million gallons this year, 3 billion in 2015, and still not a gallon of cellulosic ethanol in sight. Bret?
Jim, thank you.